So somebody who has been immobile, like you, for several months, really needs to start working on your range of motion so that you can start to move around without injury. And that's really the most important thing. You don't want to go too far, too fast, and you don't want your joints to stiffen up after having been immobile with injuries for an extended period of time. So I'm going to show you the full body range of motion. The point of this is so that you can do your activities of daily living, your ADLs, without pain and with ease. And eventually the goal is to build up to you starting to do weight-bearing exercises, which will help you build your muscular structure back up. All right, so first we're going to start with the neck. So pretty much you just sit in this position and you flex your neck forward just as far as you can so that it's without pain, and then you tilt it back. Again, you don't want to jam it, into your back or anything. You want to move slowly, and always stop if it hurts. All right, and then next, do side to side. You don't want to put your ear to your shoulder. You don't want to lift these shoulders up either. And then next, you're going to turn your head to your shoulder. Again, just until it's without pain. Both side. And do as many of those as you feel comfortable doing. I would start with one and just keep on progressing from there. Again, only as much as you feel comfortable. And you should be doing this every single day, twice a day. All right, next is shoulder and elbow. Again, you're going to do this on both sides. Shoulder, you're going to lift your arm up as far as you can and move it back as far as you can. Again, you don't want to bend forward like this. You don't want to lean back. This is all just focused on your shoulder. And then next you're going to, again, and you would do this on both sides. Next you're going to raise your arm up and to the side. Up and over your head. And then up and over as far as you can. And then you're going to rotate your shoulders. You're going to do your shoulders forward in kind of a circular motion, back in a circular motion. You're going to shrug, and you're going to pull your shoulders back. So again, you're going to rotate forward, rotate back, shrug, and pull them back. Again, this is all focused on your shoulder. For your elbow, this one's easy. Your elbow only moves one direction. It's going to go like that. Again, just to get these joints working. Make sure you can move them without pain. For your arm and wrist exercises, you're going to put your arm on the counter, bend it forward, lift it up. Just like that. Again, you don't want to go too far back. You don't want to go too far forward. This is all focused on your wrist. Your wrist is the only thing that should be moving. Next, you're going to move it side to side. Okay. And you're going to roll it around in circles. For your palm, you're just going to do your palm up, palm down, up, down. For your hands, you can make a fist and just extend those fingers like that. You can move your fingers like this. Just moving those hands around. And then the finger to thumb touches. You can start slowly and just try to move it to rapidly. But again, just go at your own speed as fast as as slow or as fast as you need. And then you can move your thumb. Your thumb's its own special little joint. All right, so for your hip and knees, you would be lying flat for this. I'm going to show it standing up. You're just going to lift your hip up, knee up like this, and back down. Just up. And your foot should come up off the bed when you're doing this. Up and down on both sides. Leg lifts. Again, if I'm lying in bed, lift one leg up. Just like that. Actually, you should point your toe. Up. You're going to want to move your legs side to side, and again, lying down, out to the side, just as far as you can. See, I did it a little bit too far right there, so just as far as you can. You know, no one's in a contest to see how far you can raise your hip up. And then you're going to take your foot flexed like this. You're just going to move your foot from side to side, just like that. For your knee, you're going to keep your foot on the bed for this exercise, and you're just going to slide your knee up like that and down. So your foot shouldn't come off the bed for this one. This is all focused on just bending that knee. For your ankle and feet, you know, move your ankles in circles, one direction and the other direction. Again, just both sides. And especially if you had both of your legs broken, you know, your lower body is very, very important, because we really want to start working on the strength of those joints so they can become weight bearing again in the future. So that's all for your range of motion. You should be doing it twice a day. I recommend doing it in the morning, right when you wake up, and again before you go to bed. But you should do it twice a day, every day, and start with one round of each one of these, and start working your way up to 2 or 3.